Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Shambong Friday. Good morning, Tea Tribe. I am Gabrielle Valenson, and I am joined with...
Good morning, everyone. I am Courtney Revolution. Bam. Welcome to the morning tea with Gabby and me. How you doing, Gary?
Welcome. I'm doing so well on this lovely Friday. How are you, Court? How's it going?
I am doing stellar. I am feeling like I am the top snaps. I am in a good, positive mood, girl. It's Friday, girl. You already know. Once we do moments of the week, girl, after this, girl, I'm gonna shut this laptop down, girl, and do not disturb.
Definitely. How was your week? Did you have a good week?
My week was really, really good. You know, we started the week off with us kikiing. We had Devin in the middle, and that was a lot of fun. Now we're here at the end of the week. And honestly, Gabby, I am just really looking forward to watching some TV this weekend and playing video games. Gabby, I have a question. And also, T-Tribe, I have a question for y'all. There's this show I just started watching. You can tell I'm being serious when my voice changes. There's a show I just started watching that came on Lifetime, and it's called Unreal, and it's like this drama series that is taking place behind the scenes of a show that is identical to The Bachelor. You might have heard about it. I think I'm late to the party. Like, it's not a new show, Gabby, but this show, if you guys watch The Bachelor, or even if you don't, if you think it's boring, this is it, girl. It's showing you the producers and how they're like manipulating stuff, and the producers have their drama. It's not like about the players on the show or like the actual Bachelor. It's about everything behind the scenes that's going on.
So it's BTS.
So I'm all about it.
It's literally just... That's a cool concept. I have not heard of that. I'm late to the party because I have no idea. I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's good.
But that is really cool. So you started watching? Or are you going to watch?
Yeah, I'm about 3 episodes in. You know, when you watch reality TV, there's always like the conversation of, is this real or is this not? And you know how we always get the answers, like the vague Lauren Conrad, well, this was my life, but like, of course, someone says, you know, XYZ. This is like a scripted drama that is like showing us that maybe producers are like, well, maybe, Gabby, if you go over and you slap that girl, you might stay this round. Like that kind of stuff. I'm into that kind of stuff, y'all. I love it. Shout out to Danielle. She's seen it.
Oh, yes, I just saw Danielle said that. Amazing. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. That sounds fun.
Yeah. How was your week?
I was just going to say, I was so excited about the Golden Globe noms that came out this week. I don't know if you know this. I'm a huge award show gal. I love award season. It's just so exciting this time of year. I know things are going to be a little different this year, but yeah, no, I love the Globes. So I was excited to see what came out. Schitt's Creek, as you know, is one of my personal favorites. Have my Ew David mug right here. Ew, David. So Schitt's Creek, I mean, they did so well during the Emmys. And, you know, they're nominated again for some Globes, which was really exciting. Yeah. Do you like award shows? Are you more of a music award show guy?
Yeah, but you already know me. I've seen the Golden Globes. We had to watch the Golden Globes for Hollyscoop like 2 years ago, and that was my first time watching it, and probably my last. I'm the Grammys, VMAs, you know, I'll even take a Teen Choice Award. Gabby, I want to win a Teen Choice Award one day. You think I could do it, girl? I'm trying to come home with the surfboard. Y'all gonna vote me for the Teen Choice Award? Messiest homo on the internet. I want it.
Manifesting. Seriously. No, seriously, I can see you doing that. Oh my God, I can see your acceptance speech now. Oh my God. And you holding that surfboard and doing your
thing. I can't swim, like, girl, so it's just going to be a prop. But how cool if you walk into my house and I just go, oh, that's my Teen Choice Award. That's my surfboard. Oh, shout out to Beyonce.
It's just my surfboard right there. You know what? It can happen. It can happen. I'm manifesting that for you. Yeah. T-Tribe, how are you guys? Tell us, where are you watching from? We know we have people watching from all over. And I'm so happy to be back here on this Friday. So happy to chat with you guys. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of tea to spill today, starting off with Paris Hilton's new podcast. Jennifer Aniston is showing off her friend goals with Selena Gomez. Brandy announced the release of her 1997 classic Cinderella. Megan Thee Stallion gives back on The Ellen Show, and Sophia Richie is spotted with a new man. We'll talk about that. We're also talking about Olivia Rodrigo's performance on The Tonight Show last night. The Weeknd is dropping a new album, and Kelly Clarkson's latest Kelly-oke performance. And then behind those car Jenner gates that we all love so much, we're going into Kendall and Devin Booker's relationship and the new legal trouble Kanye West has found himself in amidst the divorce drama. And finally, for our OMT story of the day, we are talking all about Cardi B's new single, Up, and the music video that came out with it. So we have a lot to discuss, you guys, so be sure to stick around. But first, we got to do a little cheers. And Amanda, thank you. Look at Amanda in the chat for the little thumbs up.
Hey, Amanda. Shout out to Amanda, Gabby, because Amanda is reminding us all, shout out to the T-Tribe, Amanda's reminding us all to like the video, share the video. Amanda's also telling us to shout out Miss Mika. Shout out Miss Mika. And also, Gabby, it's very important to note that because it is not a Kardashian story or Justin and Selena on the thumbnail, we probably have new people watching. So if you are a Barty gang and you are ready for our review of Up, you gotta stick around and wait, because we got a whole marga tea to get into first. So get you a little snack, a little something to sip on, and wait until a little later on, and we're gonna get all into Belle Khalees and all of the ups and the stups and all of that. But cheers to you, my good sis Gabby.
Cheers to you, my court. Cheers, cheers. We got Sylvia watching from Sacramento. Hello, Sylvia.
Sacramento.
Hello, hello. We have Danielle, who is in cold Chicago. Chicago can get very cold.
Cheyenne is watching the show from the McDonald's drive-thru. Gotta get my hash brown.
Oh, I love that.
Cheyenne. You got a little ketchup on the side, Cheyenne? I like my crispy Mickey D's hash brown with a little bit of ketchup, girl. A little tomato moment. What'd you get from McDonald's, Gabby?
Courtney, you want to hear something? I'm going to get, people are going to, I don't know if this is going to go over well. I have never had McDonald's. I've never had McDonald's.
Like, period?
like, period. Like, I did not grow up eating it, so I have no interest. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, so against it. Oh, my God, I won't eat that. I did not grow up eating it. I didn't, so I've never had it. My mom's a nutritionist. So
oh, then you know what, Gabby? Girl, you get the pass, girl. Your mother's just looking out for you, girl. I do want to encourage you, Gabby, one day, maybe after one cocktail, you go and you have yourself one fry and a sip of a McDonald's, Coca-Cola, or Sprite. Right, y'all? How about this? T-Tribe, as we're getting into the story, tell Gabby your favorite McDonald's thing that she has to try because she hasn't had any of it. So tell us all of your favorites as we get into it. This is so fun.
I need to make something clear, though. It's not like I haven't had, like, chicken fingers and french fries. Like, I've had like, unhealthy food before. I just have not had McDonald's or that sort of fast food. But I love a good, chicken tender and sweet potato fries.
Gabby, you gotta have the greasy, salty Mickey D fry. Now, y'all in the chat, there is nothing on this planet. There is nothing like it. Like a salty, maybe just a little bit overcooked, a little greasy, it's a little lint like this. Ooh. French fry from the bottom of the bag from a McDonald's with the grease spots, girl. Gabby, treat yourself to, how about this? If you don't have McDonald's by the time you turn 30, girl, go and treat yourself on your 30th birthday to at least a small fry, because you don't want to overdo it, girl. You might be sick because you ain't never had it before. Get yourself a small little fry. About that. Okay. Sorry, y'all. We getting off topic, but I feel passionate about this.
But that does sound like a great plan. Thank you. Thank you for encouraging me. I'll let you know when that happens. Everyone's freaking out. Gabby, have you got a hamburger? Eating Taco Bell right now. Yeah. Doesn't mean that I don't like unhealthy food. Of course I love my comfort food. It's just haven't been to Mickey D's. But that's fine. Maybe that will change. I'll let you guys know when it does. Courtney, you'll be the first to know.
Tell me, girl.
Anyway. let's do that. That's a plan. That's a good plan. Okay, guys, let's move right along from this. We are going to get into the You Missed It segment of our show where we are going to go over all the stories that you may have missed overnight or from yesterday. So here we go. Paris Hilton is jumping into the podcast game. The reality star will be releasing her new project, This is Paris, on February 22nd via iHeartMedia. The show will be a mix of personal content from Paris, conversations with friends and family, and interviews with celebrities. The show will be a mix of personal content from Paris. I just said that. One of the interesting features of Paris's podcast will be her pod posts, which are short 3-ish minute releases meant to act like a post on social media, which is cool. The bite-sized content will accompany the full-length podcast weekly. Paris said of the new venture, "I've always been an innovator and first mover when it comes to reality TV, social, DJing, and now I really believe that voice and audio is the next frontier." iHeartMedia has also announced that they are in partnership with Paris's company, London Audio, to produce 7 shows to be headlined by other personalities. So, what do you guys think of this new move by Paris, and do you think she's a little late to the party with her comments? What do you think, Court?
Gabby, I think this is a good idea. I see Brandy in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Brandy. Rumors were being pushed around that she was pregnant. I highly doubt it. I don't think that she's pregnant just yet, Brandy, but we did find out super recent that Paris is trying for that IVF. She wants to have twins. But I guess I'm on board with this because Paris Hilton is a woman that has lived, Gabby. Like, she's had a crazy life that we couldn't even begin to unpack. So, I want to hear the stories. True. I think that the bite-sized mini pods will do well just because we don't have the greatest attention span. It almost kind of feels like she's going into it with the mind of like Quibi, even though Quibi flopped. I would rather listen to like a 3-minute something than like go in an app and like watch a 3-minute something, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But I think that it will be successful, especially if it's done well.
I do too. And I also think, I mean, I know I was talking about this with you before, but Paris, if social media were a thing, like during The Simple Life and all of that, early 2000s, I mean, she would have been one of the biggest social media stars. You know what I mean? And she is, of course, she's like an icon, like, of course. But I just feel like this works very well with the times, and she already has that audience, that established audience. So I don't know. I think a podcast is a good idea for her. People are going to be interested in whatever she's saying.
Yeah. And I don't think that it'll be messy, Gabby. I think that maybe people will expect to hear like the mess from Paris's life, but I think that she's going to give us a different side of her. She's really good at doing that, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it will be interesting to see. Or to listen to. So, I mean, everyone has a podcast. If you have a podcast, Mr.
Yeah, girl, new episode just came out today. Shout out to Over Her in the Pantry, girl. Everyone should get a podcast. It's like a little radio show.
It is. It's fun. Anyone can. Let's move right along to our next story. Miss Jennifer Aniston and Selena Gomez are friends, and we're here for it. Posting yesterday to her Instagram stories, Jennifer shared a happy birthday to Aileen Keshian, Jen and Selena's manager. This pic included Jen, Aileen, and Selena all having a blast, leading to Selena sharing the story to her own page as well. Selena and Jennifer have been friends for a long time now, meeting early in Selena's career and connecting immediately. During a stint guest hosting for Ellen last year, Jennifer spoke to Selena about what bonds them together. Jen said, "You've always been so sweet. You really are a genuine Friends fan. It's amazing. We've known each other for years. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love pizza or what? We love a pizza." So what do you guys think of these two stars being friends? I love this friendship. I remember when they were on Ellen, and that was a cute little thing. Tell me, Courtney.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. I was trying to think of how I wanted to word it. I like Jennifer Aniston and Selena being friends together. And I think for me personally, it's because I can see them working together. Like, how good would and I have never seen this show, Gabby. So, like, if I'm making the wrong reference, I just feel like I could see them in the poster. Like,
Okay.
Gilmore Girls. Can't you see Jennifer Aniston and Selena Gomez like a
Yeah,
Gilmore
I
Girls
haven't seen Gilmore Girls
deal? Something
either.
iconic,
But
cult
I
following.
totally, totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, being like a mother-daughter duo, you're saying?
Yeah, something weird. Yeah, something, if they can't be a mother daughter duo, something that's a program for the mother daughter audience. Because I could
Yes,
see that. Selena
totally.
is good for girls. Jennifer Aniston has women on lock. If they came together with natural chemistry, they're already friends. That would be
Definitely.
good, you know?
I think so too. I think so too. Yeah, I know. It's always fun to see celebrities that are also friends, people that you wouldn't think. It's Jennifer Aniston and then Selena Gomez. But they are really good friends, and it makes sense because they share the same manager. So
Hmm.
that's fun. And yes, Brittany, I've never seen Gilmore Girls. I have to see it.
Me
I know.
either.
Yeah, but I hear it's. I mean, I'm from the East Coast, and it's supposed to take place in a fictional town in Connecticut. So it's very. And Courtney, I know you are
Oh,
from the East Coast as well, so I feel like
yeah.
we'd like that. It makes us feel close to home. With the changing of the
Hmm.
seasons. I hear it's a very
I've
like
heard it's a
cozy
good
show.
bingeable watch. I'll have to check it
Yeah,
out actually, because I do have a lot of friends that really enjoy. They said Gilmore Girls is
yeah,
coming back, girl. I said, all
yeah.
right, go off, y'all, Gilmore.
Oh my god. Okay, so we'll have to check that out, you guys. But let's move right along to our
Mhm.
next story. I'm actually very excited about this. I know, Courtney, you are too. Brandy announced yesterday that her classic film, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, will finally be coming to streaming next week. Joining her co star Whoopi Goldberg on The View yesterday, both actresses revealed the news that many have been waiting for a long time. Brandy said on the show, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella is premiering on Disney Plus on Friday, February 12th, and I'm so excited we can celebrate and share and inspire a whole new generation to see this wonderful piece. The 1997 version of Cinderella was originally a TV musical airing on ABC 24 years ago. That's crazy.
Mm.
The film was nominated for 7 Emmys, including Outstanding Variety, Music, or Comedy Special. It ended up winning for Outstanding Art Direction. The film marked a milestone for Disney, making Brandy the first Black Disney princess with a diverse cast, including Whitney Houston as the fairy
Mm.
godmother. Brandy said of the role to be cast as the first Black princess in a multicultural cast and first artist telling this amazing, iconic story. It was, at the time, I didn't really grasp it all because my dreams were coming true at the same time. But the impact that it had on me and the lives of so many families and girls that look like me, it was just unbelievable. So, are you guys excited for the release of Cinderella? And did you watch this version growing up?
Okay, everyone. You already know I'm about to go into my
Take it
moment.
away, Court.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain
Oh,
country pumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. Gabby, I know you haven't seen this film, but I really feel like it's my duty as a gay black man to let you know that we all love this film. I personally, y'all, hold on to your hair pieces, ponytails, etc. I have never seen the original Cinderella from Disney, the animated. I've never been interested. I never cared. Who cares about a slipper? But one thing I did love was Moesha. And one person I did love as a child was Brandy. So when my mother went out and she saw Brandy on a VHS cover with the Whitney Houston and that good wig, she certainly brought it home to me. And Gabby, it's been one of my favorite films ever since. It really is a stellar. I mean, Brandy, Whitney Houston. This is like one of the first times I think, Gabby, that I've ever seen an interracial relationship that I realized was
yeah.
an interracial relationship. So like the prince in this film
Yeah.
was like Filipino, but then like Whoopi Goldberg was like black and like her husband was like white.
Yeah.
It had really like a diverse, stellar cast. The costumes, top tier, music, Whitney and Brandy were part of it, so you know they blew it out of the water. If you haven't seen this particular Cinderella, please make sure that you watch it. If you have young children, definitely watch it. I think it did a lot for specifically young black kids growing up. Girl, I grew up in the hood, so that movie in particular made me feel that the impossible really was possible.
Yeah.
Thanks, Whitney, and thanks, Brandy.
I, thank you for that lovely breakdown. Seriously. And by the way, I'm very excited about this because well, I've heard about this. I know this version and I just have not been able to find it ever. Like it really has not been on any platform. So I'm really happy it's coming to Disney Plus. I'm definitely going to watch. I did see growing up there was another it was a made for TV Cinderella, Rogers and Hammerstein.
Mhm.
So it was like I know the music. I know Impossible. I know in my own little corner in my own little chair. That's in that, right? Yeah,
Yes,
like
yes.
I know the music, but and that the one that I saw wasn't even that great. So I have to see this one because it's Brandy and Whitney and Whoopi, like amazing, amazing. So I'm definitely gonna watch. It's Courtney. This came out the year I was born. Does that make
Shut
you
up.
feel?
Really?
Can
Girl,
I
you
say
owe it
that?
to yourself,
Yeah,
girl. You need to take that
I
trip around the
know.
sun with this movie, girl. Hmm.
I know. I know. Okay, so I'm gonna watch. I know I just had to throw that in there. Definitely gonna watch, and I'll let you know. And you guys let us know if you if you
Hmm.
watch it and you like it. So yes, let's move right along. Megan the Stallion appeared on Ellen yesterday to talk about her music and her university studies, as well as surprise one lucky fan. So, speaking to Ellen on Thursday, Megan spoke about how she utilized the lockdown to complete her album and start pushing out work. Megan is currently attending Texas Southern University, studying health administration, and was sure to let her fans know that she is on the dean's list and keeps her grades in check. Can I just say before we continue, I didn't know this. That is incredible. Megan is killing it. She is like she's getting a degree. That's amazing.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, just had to say it. Ellen also enlisted Meg to help out a super fan, mother of five, frontline healthcare worker, and current graduate student, Jamel Monique. The happy married nurse has been living with her family in Houston in a one-bedroom hotel room for the last 6 months, all while juggling the three major jobs in her life. Megan surprised Jamel Monique with Ellen, and the two celebs decided to help out the frontline hero by offering her family $50,000 to pay off her student loans. Megan told Jamel Monique, "What you're doing is super inspiring. I thought I wanted to be a nurse at one time, but this is really hard. I feel like we just need to give you all the praise because, girl, you're putting on for us, just Black women in general. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing." So, what did you guys think of this surprise, the story? I think this is beautiful.
I think that is beautiful as well. Firstly, we have essential workers and also our essential workers, but specifically our healthcare workers. They work very hard. That schooling is very difficult. And to have to work in healthcare, it's just so much. So I'm just glad that Megan recognizes that she's in school, she's trying to be a superstar at once. There are other people that don't have the superstar attached and they're just trying to make ends meet. And I'm glad that
Yeah.
she is just giving back, you know?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have
Uh,
to. She could turn a blind eye and girl, Ellen, go on about your way. But I feel
definitely.
like when you make it, I think it's just me as a person. As a human, I feel like if I should ever make it to that sort of platform, I would always just feel I wouldn't be able to sleep, girl. I would need to give back, get the homeless off the
Pay it
street.
forward.
Yeah, help some prisoners out, girl. Save the pandas, girl. I got a list of causes in my brain, girl. We're gonna help everybody out. But shout out to Megan.
Can't
And
wait.
that good wig, that was good hair color for her. Hmm.
It was. Oh, she looks beautiful. And yeah, I do I know the Ellen show has changed over the last few months, but like it is always great when Ellen has other celebrities come on who do use their platform and then Ellen's platform to give back. So I do appreciate that aspect of it. That was yeah, I always love seeing that when they surprise like a real person.
Yeah,
So
because you can always tell when it's like a little bit. set up in a way, or like you can always tell when it's not 100% authentic, or like the person's like expecting the surprise or something like that. This came
You
off
can.
incredibly genuine.
You can. That is very true. Very, very true.
Hmm.
So let's move right along. We got a little Sophia Richie update. Of course, we got to give that to you guys. Despite the pandemic, Sophia Richie continues to live her best life. Spotted down in Miami Beach recently, Sophia was doing more than just soaking up the sun. The influencer was vacationing in Florida with a new man after breaking up with Matthew Morton just recently. A source told Hollywood Life recently about why things didn't work out between Sophia and Matthew, and it may still apply to this new fling as well. The source said, quote, Sophia and Matt are still on speaking terms, but they haven't gone on an actual date since November. Nothing specific that went wrong. Sophia just really wasn't ready to get into a relationship, and things kind of just fizzled out. So the mystery man turns out to be a billionaire shipping heir, Gil Ofer, and Sophia certainly looks like she is enjoying his company. Sophia has made huge strides since her breakup with Scott in the spring of last year. So what do you think of Sophia living her best life? Courtney, what do you think about this new relationship?
Girl, you already know me. I want to know what's wrong with him. Because that will tell me if Sophia made the right decision, right? Because Scott has money, she has money, but girl, he comes with a Santa Claus list of issues, and that's fine. Everyone has baggage. But as
Of
y'all, the
course.
T Tribe, have said time and time again, she's young, she deserves to live her life, be rich, be an
Yeah.
actress, walk on camera, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
If this man ain't got no issues like that, Gabby, then this is the one she needs to keep. This is like the when I say on the show, why can't Ariana just find like an art dealer or something like that? Like this is that kind of scenario for her. Like she's gotten out of something that could have potentially ruined her, as history has shown to other people that have been involved with the Kardashians. But I mean, billionaire
Right.
girl, who need Kylie in the lips when you're with somebody romantically that's got the big bucks. So
True.
hopefully he's good to her, and hopefully this don't fizzle out if she doesn't want it to.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, listen, it seems that she has moved on from Scott, which is great. And she's young and yeah, she can live her best life. I mean, she has time. So we always love a good Sophia update, though, so we had to give it to you guys. But let's move
Oh yeah, Wesley
right
said if she
along.
doesn't like him, she can send him to me. Wesley, you never know.
Oh,
You might wake up one day and got millions
well,
outside your door. What you gonna do, Wesley? Buy us lunch.
you never know. You never know. We'll see. But let's move right along to our new music spotlight segment. We have Olivia Rodrigo performing her hit single, Driver's License, on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night. The singer opted for a stripped down version of her song, playing a piano in a dark room. She was immersed in a tight laser show as she a light laser show as she sang the hit, backed up by a small string quartet. Driver's License has been a chart topper ever since its release a few weeks ago, and this new version certainly breathes a little bit of life into the song. What do you guys think of Olivia's performance, and are you ready to see what else she has in store for fans musically? I'm excited about
um,
what she has.
Shout out to Olivia Rodrigo. She certainly is talented, that young lady, isn't she, y'all? And I enjoyed the fact that we get to see celebs perform live, because I feel like that's kind of like a make it or break it kind of moment, Gabby. When you like a song and then you see the artist perform it live, sometimes that'll make me not enjoy the song as much. I
Yeah,
forgot what song
right.
it was. It might have been Video Games or Blue Jeans, Lana Del Rey did. And I was with
Yeah.
her at that time, Gabby, and then she took herself up on Saturday Night Live and spun around, girl, and we ain't never forgot. And I still haven't washed away the image of someone memeing her spinning down a toilet bowl. So that's not the case for Olivia. She can actually sing, and I think that she'll have a fruitful career going forward. But I am going to be honest, I'm a little bit hungry for the follow up now, from all
Yeah.
three at this point. Shout out to
Yeah.
Joshua for racing out first.
Yes. I mean, well, I agree with you about how her live performance, she can really sing. And that is very telling. You know, you hear a recorded single and, oh, they sound great. And it's always, you know, seeing an artist perform live, it's make or break, as you said. And I mean, I'm not a singer. I'm sure it's very difficult to perform live. There are a lot of different things that go into it. But no, a real musician, a real artist can perform live, can perform acoustically. Think about why American Idol did, you know, the acoustic auditions in the very beginning, you know, when they didn't let anything accompany them. Like, it's so you can really hear their voice and see if they can really sing without all the bells and whistles. So I think Olivia, I think she has a beautiful voice. I think there's so much ahead for her. But I also think it's important, Court, that she is going on these shows, that she was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to maybe even gain a wider audience. I know, you know, she's definitely gained a huge audience, especially when Taylor shouted her out. But I think this is like just the beginning for her. And I think I hope we can expect either like an EP or a full album. I mean, there's no rush because she is so young, but there's stuff in her future for sure.
Yeah. We need that EP or project. We need that before the fall, Gabby. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It better not hit August and we don't have Olivia Rodrigo's broken every record on earth because her EP is, we can't stop listening to it. I want her EP out before summer, and I don't want nothing to dethrone it but Rihanna, Beyonce, or Adele, or if Taylor come out. Other than that, you know, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
She's giving us that appetizer. Now we hungry. It's time to feast.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, everyone in the chat loved her performance, and everyone loves Driver's License. It's beautiful, and the lyrics are beautiful. She tells a story. I love when a song tells a story. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated. Let's move right along to our other music stories. The Weeknd, who is about to have a huge weekend, by the way, we'll talk about that, has just released a new greatest hits album in time for the Super Bowl. The new compilation, titled The Highlights, comprises of 18 chart-topping hits from the singer, including such tracks as Blinding Lights, Can't Feel My Face, and Starboy. The new album is sure to be a collection of everything fans have come to love about The Weeknd. Alongside the album's release, The Weeknd's label XO Records announced a massive new tour for the artist in 2022. It is slated to have 104 dates across Canada, the US, the UK, and Europe, if the pandemic moves on, hopefully. So what do you think of this new album from The Weeknd, and do you think it's unusual to release a greatest hits album so early in one's career, considering that most compilations like this aren't released until decades have passed? What are your thoughts, Corey?
Well, I mean, it's not like The Weeknd's only been around like 2-3 years. Karina, that's my man. Karina, shout out to our moderator, Karina. That's why she has the wrench, y'all. Karina and Wesley.
Yes.
Karina, do you think that is too soon for Abel to come out with a greatest hits album? I'm asking Karina directly now, y'all. Sorry, just because she's a fan. I don't think that's too early. I feel like if Fall Out Boy can have a greatest hits, Abel have a greatest hits album that people will buy. I think that The Weeknd was around a lot longer than, I think The Weeknd was around before a lot of the mainstream audience discovered him.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see. I don't think it's a bad idea. I am curious about this tour that he's going on next year, though. I am curious about that. Now, Abel, what you know that we don't know? And are you gonna have rapid testing at the counter, or what? They're gonna take my bag, go through it, and then they're gonna swab my nose, or what? What's going on? How do y'all feel about that? Do you think that we'll be ready to get back to touring and stuff next year, or what?
I personally think it's hopeful. We have to try and stay hopeful. I know it's frustrating to keep saying, oh, this is scheduled for this time and this, and then moving dates. That's very annoying. But like, to just give people something to look forward to, even if it might not happen. I mean, hopefully things are in check by next year. I don't know. I mean, he can always push it. So I think, I mean, he's probably also announcing this, and I mean, this was just announced. So he's, announcing this album release, this tour, because he also is about to perform at one of the biggest weekends of the year, Super Bowl halftime show. So excited about
You know
it.
what?
So yeah, are you guys?
Gabby,
Yeah, yeah.
my brain just fizzled. So let me know if this makes sense, right? It would make sense for the weekend to drop these tour dates, right? Because after the Super Bowl, everyone that wasn't a believer in Abel before will want to have that experience for themselves in person. So I guess
That's
that
so
was the
true.
plan, right? Because I
That's
didn't get
very
it at
true.
first, as y'all heard, but now I get it. Because like if the Super Bowl, it's like, oh
Yeah,
well, Dad, can I have weekend tour tickets for my
yeah,
birthday? All of
yeah,
a sudden after the Super Bowl, you know, interesting.
yes,
Smart man, I guess. Let that be doing next year.
yeah. Definitely. We are in for some surprises this weekend. I have a feeling.
Mhm.
I have a feeling. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys
Yeah.
updated. Let's move right along. Kelly Clarkson is proving to everyone why she is America's Idol. During her segment, Kelly Oki, on her hit talk show, Kelly gave a huge performance of Heart's classic Barracuda. The 70s rock classic dressed the set up in psychedelic shapes and colors as Kelly belted out her trademark vocals, doing serious justice to the song. Jackie Foster, one of Kelly's team members for her season of The Voice, tweeted at the performance, "Yes, Kelly, this is the one song I wanted to sing on The Voice. You sound unreal." Kelly's choice of music has been pretty consistent this week, with all of her karaoke performances being rock related. She's also performed Runaway Train and Best I Ever Had this week. So what do you guys think of Kelly's performance and her karaoke segment in general? Courtney, I love Kelly. Sorry, I just have to say it. I really, I think she's such a talent, but she's
Mhm.
also like, she's a very good host. I actually love her show.
Yeah.
She's a natural at it. You know, there are a lot of
Oh,
celebrities who just get into hosting and maybe they're not so good, but they have the platform, so that's why it's happening. She's good. She keeps those eyes peeled, and then she's a singer, an incredible singer and performer. So she gets to have a segment like karaoke. You know?
you know what it is for me, Gabby? I just think that Kelly Clarkson just has natural charisma. I think when it comes to hosting, you don't have to be the most technically trained in some scenarios, but I think as long as you
So
have the
true.
natural charisma and the smarts, girl, I think you'll be okay. And we have seen, like you said, many times where celebrities have tried to host, and girl, what's going on here? I want to real quick. I just want to say shout out to D Young. D Young is saying finally made alive. Yeah, shout out to D Young. You done made
Hello,
it,
D
D.
Young.
Shout out to everyone that's watching for the first time and you finally made it live. We see you, even though
Hi.
we don't. We're recognizing you. I just want to say another side note about this that's related but not related. Kelly performed this song Barracuda, and I'm so glad that I finally know what it sounds like, Gabby, because once upon a time ago, Fergie went on like the Today Show and performed
Hmm.
the same song, I believe. But the song is not known for Fergie's singing. It's known because like mid performance, she's like singing and she does like a cartwheel. Like in the middle of the, she's like, whoo, 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 and she does like a cartwheel. Y'all, please look that up
Really?
after the show. Fergie singing Barracuda at the Today Show with the car. I think Jack. Say that Kelly did that, and I'm glad to know what the song sounds like. Thanks to Kelly. She did a
Definitely.
cartwheel,
Oh,
like two
that is
cartwheels.
crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, April Showers. April Showers is saying Kelly is America's Idol. I know we just said that, but I mean because she is. She was the
Yeah.
perfect first American Idol. I think that, and I know Simon Cowell has said this before, something like this, that she is the reason why the show worked, like why the show was successful all those seasons after. It may have been different if someone else had won. Like she put it on that path, you know?
hmm I think that American Idol, I can't speak too much about it today, Gabby, right? But I think that the
I,
reason why that first season of American Idol worked as well as it did was because, on top of Kelly just being so effortlessly talented, it was great storytelling. And from like a reality TV sense, like she's at
it
that
was
time, she was so pristine, gold. We had like it was almost kind of like America's unmanufactured Britney to me. And that's why we loved her so much. She wasn't exactly Britney because we loved her. She was our American Idol. We chose this one. And I think that's why she has had the longevity. We chose that one and she was first.
Exactly. I completely agree. And Brittany Harrington is saying Kelly and Carrie Underwood are the biggest success stories. And that's definitely very true. I mean, two of the biggest artists that we know today came from Idol. So I loved American Idol growing up. I loved it.
Some people wait a lifetime, girl, for a moment like
that one
this.
Or for a moment like this. Isn't it for that one special kiss too? Or am I making that up?
Yes, that's part of the song too.
Okay, yeah. So good. So good. Okay, you guys, we are at that point in the show where, Courtney, I'm at the gates. I'm at the Kar Jenner gates. Do you need the keys?
I need the keys!
Okay, here we go. I'm throwing it to you. I don't know what my throws are, but throwing it to you.
Okay, girl. If you guys are set for all the tea from behind the Kar Jenner gates, be sure to turn your volumes down for Kar Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in the studio, which is just me. Hey, Gabby. Thanks for letting us all in.
Hey, Court. That was great. I love that every time. Okay, so for our first story here, got a little Kendall update. Kendall and Devin Booker update. So Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker are still apparently dating. Sources revealed recently, but how serious is it really? Speaking to ET, sources have revealed that Kendall and Devin are taking things non-committal right now. The sources said, quote, there aren't any huge expectations or crazy commitments on either side. They have gotten a lot closer, but Kendall's schedule is particularly super busy, and Devin is very understanding of that. She's also very much her own individual and likes her off time with family and friends and having her space. Kendall has never actually confirmed this relationship with the media or on her social accounts, which has led to much speculation as to what is going on between the two. Is this a fling or something serious? Right now, there is little to go off of from a more reserved Kar Jenner. Court, do you want to say something?
No, girl, I'm laughing at everyone in the chat trying to do a cartwheel, girl. I'm listening to the story, but like, they're all like, I'm trying to do a cartwheel and I can't. They're like, I can't do a cartwheel. Karina's like, let's try to do a cartwheel and sit on the porch. Like, I'm literally hearing you and I'm listening, but like, what are y'all doing in the chat? Y'all silly, but that's why we all here together.
Exactly. I haven't done a cartwheel in so long. I don't know if I could still do one. But anyway, back in 2017. So I was just asking before I interrupted myself. Is this a fling or something serious? Right now, there is little to go off of from the more reserved Kar Jenner. So back in 2017, Kendall did give some insight into how she approaches relationships to Harper's Bazaar. Kendall said, quote, I'm not marrying anyone. I'm not engaged. There's nothing long-term or serious like that in my life. If I'm not fully in it with someone, why would I make it public to everyone else? If I don't even know what it is, why would I let the world know? So what do you guys think is going on between Kendall and Devin? Is this something real or more of a comfortable fling that isn't expected to be much more? Courtney, I know you have your thoughts on Kendall and her relationships.
Gabby, would it be so bad if Kendall never married and never had children?
No.
Same question T tried. It's okay to like not have kids and like not want a man, woman, person, what have you, right?
Totally.
I never really felt like this before this moment. Y'all know I'm spontaneous. But now I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, well, there's got to be one of them that don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they all got to get married and have 50 kids and, you know, make as much money as possible. And here's a business. And Kendall's always kind of been the one that's like, well, I'll walk down the runway. I'm trying to be just Kendall. I don't even want to be attached to the name anymore. And, like, you know, she's always kind of done her own thing and played by her own rules. So I just wouldn't be surprised if she wound up being like 75, fabulous in a mansion, but with like a lot of friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's real
Yes.
friendly.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's fine. You don't need no man, no woman, no nobody, you know?
It's very true. I agree with that. Also, yeah, I mean, I think people like want put this pressure on her because she is the only one without a child, and because she
Mm-hmm.
hasn't really, she's been linked to a few people, but no, she hasn't really been public with anyone, but that's totally okay. Like if she wants to stay private in that part of her life because the rest of her life is very, very public, that's okay. So,
I'm gonna
yes.
take my Shambong, Gabby, just because we're in the midst of card dinner tea time, and I will literally sit here and
Yes.
forget. So I just want to let y'all know. So,
Great.
cheers to the tea tribe, and if you got a beverage,
Cheers,
sip yours too. Bam.
you guys. So I don't have a shambong, but I do have a little champagne glass, but I don't have champagne. Hope that's okay. But
Oh,
I still wanted to bring it to be festive for Friday. Isn't it pretty, guys?
yeah. I mean, I appreciate you for participating. I truly, truly do. Because look, you represent the part of the audience that don't have no Shambong, and they don't know where to get
That's
one. And they ain't gonna
okay.
buy one. So whatever you sipping on, as
Exactly.
long as you got a glass or a little snack or like you high five your kid in their juice cup, you're participating. So there it is, girl. Bam.
Bam. Cheers. Happy Friday, you guys. I love it. It's great.
Me too.
Okay. Let's move right along. We have another little Car Jenner update. Well, Kanye update here. So while Kanye West prepares for his impending divorce from Kim Kardashian, it looks like he may have some more legal trouble on the horizon. The LA County Superior Court recently combined two outstanding lawsuits against the rapper regarding his Sunday service performances last summer. The lawsuits represent upwards of 800 performers and staff who worked on the events, maintaining that they were mistreated, having payments come in months late, if at all, not being given breaks or chairs to sit on, and being paid flat rates regardless of the number of hours that they work. So the class action lawsuits are currently looking for more people to come forward about the alleged mistreatment they received working on the Sunday services. A source close to Kanye spoke to The Sun about the legal trouble, but doubted that Kanye had any direct involvement with the issues being raised. The source said, quote, "I'm pretty sure Kanye West hasn't done anything about paying a bill in 20 years. He'd expect people to take care of it. But Kanye can't have this go to trial, as the jury may not be Kanye fans and just see a rich rapper ripping off normal folk. He can settle for much less or be hit with a $30 million legal bill." So what do you guys think of this crazy story? And do you think that Kanye is to blame for this?
It's unfortunate, Gabby, because anybody out there is probably thinking like, well, he's Kanye West. He's not sitting up there with the books and making sure that everyone gets a check or whatever, whatever. Um, but I have to go with, I forget the situation, but it's his image. That's what I said last time. I think it was the JoJo Siwa card game, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Although JoJo didn't know that her card game was putting out inappropriate stuff, it's still her face on the box. So even if Kanye didn't know or whatever, it's representative of him. So he's gotta settle. I think just settle, make it go away, and focus on the divorce. It sucks, Gabby, and T Tribe, that all of this is happening with the divorce, and then on top of that, here's this class action lawsuit, and on top of that, you're just, I'm assuming, speculation, not confirmation, you're also on top of all of that trying to manage your mental health day to day.
Yeah.
So like, I guess this is one of those scenarios, Gabby and T Tribe, where I finally can say to myself, oh, mo money, mo problems. Here it is. Because Kanye's got all this money, and it seems like he's got this problem, and that one as well. So
It's
should we stay
true.
broke, y'all? Or just get rich and
It,
tell everyone to leave us alone?
it's true. You have a certain responsibility when you have that platform and that level of fame and all of that money. Like, I mean, yeah, he's going to delegate and have people do certain things, but you have to also stay on top of those things yourself because you can really only trust yourself. And look, now he's in this problem, this real problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Nicole said Kim is exiting stage left. That's true.
She running, girl.
She is right.
She done turned that
Yeah.
closet into the Skims room, girl. She said, well, girl, moving on. That's what she said. Shout out to X Factor, Fifth Harmony, and Chloe, girl. But Kim right now is Miss Moving On. I'm sure that Kanye wishes he wasn't getting divorced because I'm sure Kim could probably help out with this with all her lawyer knowledge. But she's
that's
up
very
in the
true.
divorce party right now. She's a little busy.
It's very true. So, yeah, I don't know. We will see. We'll see what happens with this if there are any other updates. But yeah, that's kind of a crazy story. People need to get paid for what they do. So
Not my
yeah.
labor. You gonna run me my
But
That's for sure.
you guys, we made it to the OMT, the hottest entertainment conversation of the day. We're so excited. Court, you ready?
Hey,
You guys
girl, you
all
know I'm
ready?
ready for the OMT and OMG and OMC, girl.
I know. So Cardi B releases her new single Up. Fans have been waiting all week and Cardi has delivered. Late last night, Cardi B dropped her latest single Up with an accompanying music video. The song and video are classic Cardi with a very heavy NSFW sticker slapped onto everything about the project. Cardi really tried to amp it up for this song, putting on an eclectic performance in the music video as she raps in her sexually aggressive manner throughout the track. Whether it's Cardi as a hood ornament or twerking in tandem with 40 backup dancers, she certainly went all out. So what did you guys think of the new song? And do you think she lived up to the standards we've been talking about all week for how this song can be a success? Courtney, how did you feel about this?
If you made it to the OMT and you're excited to hear about this Cardi news, please give this video a thumbs up. We really would appreciate it. We work very hard to bring y'all the team Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes,
How did I feel about Up, Gabby? Because I'm sure everyone is expecting me to literally drag Cardi, and that's why some people are hate watching this right now. Good morning. Here's the thing, Gabby. I have an issue when a music video is better than the actual song itself. The song wasn't a bad song. It just felt like something I already heard. The actual hook itself was a little bit reminiscent of Body by Megan Thee Stallion. They sounded similar. That repetitive kind of get stuck in your head hook, which is fine. But I feel like at this point, Cardi would have done something to severely raise the bar and eclipse something. How about this? I thought she would have done something to set herself apart from WAP, the Body video. I thought she would have done something
Yeah.
more revolutionary, for lack of a better word. I also miss, Gabby, when rappers just rapped. I don't like the feeling of like, we're distracting you with cuts and colors and looks and effects and look and da 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 da. And before you know it, the video is over and you're kind of like, well, did I like this song? The song just was kind of like, and it's up, and it's up, and it's stuck, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up. Shoo, 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 shoo. Cut, 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 cut. Look at my wig. Cut, cut. Now I'm twerking. Now I'm kissing 3 girls. Da, da, da. And it's just like, I was like, well, I really felt, Gabby, excuse my language, but I really felt like, well, damn.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad, but it didn't blow me away, and it wasn't something that I feel comfortable coming here and being like, now y'all, that was a hit. I can't even, Barbs, don't come for me, girl. Girl, let me turn my Twitter on private, girl, because Cardi got a hit on her hands. It wasn't that. But maybe down the line.
Yeah, the video, I hear what you mean about it being like, and not just Cardi's, just any sort of music video being
not exclusive to Cardi.
Right, just like a video that might be just a little bit distracting to what the actual song is about, or just the song in general. Like I've said before, like certain music videos can come with a story, especially if the song is like a story or like poetry, something like that. But no, this was not really a story. It was just a lot of colors and visuals and, uh, all of that. Um, yeah,
Hmm.
it was classic Cardi. That's for sure.
That's what I really wanted to also. I'm glad that you said that, Gabby, because I really wanted to make sure that I drove the point home that Cardi is in her lane. Can't be mad that she's in her lane.
Yeah, she is.
But if you wanted something more, you're not going to get it. If you wanted a Cardi B song, you definitely got that, and you should be happy. So, good job to the Barty gang for receiving.
I agree. I agree. And let's see, Alexis said, loved the song, made me dance from beginning to end. I will stream. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people like Alexis who loved the song because it does get you moving and shaking.
Also, just a little bit of information because I know that a lot of us don't know WTF up is up and it's stuck. Apparently, it is a very popular slang in the South, Gabby, in
Oh,
Atlanta. I believe, to my knowledge, Cardi and Offset live in Atlanta, so that makes a lot of
okay.
sense. So she gave us maybe like a Southern slang banger.
Okay.
T Tribe, whether you like Cardi or not, do you think that Up song and music video will have the same impact as WAP? Very
Hmm.
curious to know from her fans. Do they feel
Hmm.
like it has more or less impact, or about the same as WAP? I feel like already people were talking about WAP more. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
and yeah, I'm
I
sure there
also
will be
think
a
WAP.
follow up.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I also think WAP though was a little bit of a different story just because she was also with Megan, and that was just like a
Mhm.
crazy collaboration, a crazy amazing
Mhm.
collaboration that I think everyone wanted to see. Um, I think they collabed really well together on WAP for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
I
collab
don't
is
know.
always
We'll
fun.
see from Cardi. In the future, I'm sure that there's an album coming, but I mean, I think that some people feel
Yeah,
like Britney. Britney in the chat is saying, "I'm still talking about WAP." Are y'all still talking about WAP?
that
Some people
that
are
says it
still
all.
like people might feel as though, Gabby, they didn't even get their chance to shake it in the club to WAP, and now we're already like moving on to something else. But hey, she gave you something for the spring. When the snow melts
Very
for some of
true.
y'all, pull out your sundresses and take it up. Take it up until it's stuck, I guess.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's any more if there's any more updates with Cardi and new music and new album, anything like that. And we'll keep you guys updated. That is what we have for you guys. Happy Friday. I'm so happy I got to join you this week, Court, for Monday and Friday. And then we had Vegan Queen Devin in the middle of the
Gabby,
week. It was
I've been
such a fun
so
day.
lucky to have you.
Love you. It's been so much fun, truly. And thank you guys for being so great. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. And actually, Court and I will be back tomorrow for Moments of the Week. So be sure to check that out. We're going through, the top videos from this week. There was a lot of fun news. So yeah, and Courtney, where can everyone
Mhm.
find you after the tea?
If
For
you
the next
want
tea?
more me after the tea, make sure that you find me on social media, Instagram, Twitter. I have my own individual YouTube. Please subscribe to that. And I also have a podcast. I just put out a new episode today. So just type my name there, put it up top. It all comes up. Thank you again so much for coming and helping me out, Gabby. And also to Devin, if you're watching, thank you for all of the ladies that I work here with here at Hollyscoop that always come and make
Oh.
sure that the zoo doesn't run wild. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thanks.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. And Alex will be back next week. And
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
I'm bye to everyone. Have a great weekend. I'm just looking to see. Tamara, love you. Want to try and read everyone? Okay, Court,
Read them out there.
you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're gonna wash our hands. Wash this tea off our hands.
You got it, girl. We will see you on Monday. Same schedule time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now it's time to wash your hands, Leo. You better wash hands. It's man. You better wash your hands, Miss Man. Wash your hands. Wash scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. It's man. Scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. Just wash your